We described that before. There's an entire industry based on sound. Shaitan's industry is based on sending his support onto the human voice, in which to intoxicate somebody and lead them astray. Humans don't sing nice and they don't have nice voices. They may say, okay, that's about it. As soon as they want to sing on satanic frequencies, because he owns these stations, he won't give us any airtime, he owns it, that's why his logo is on it. We won't get on his TV and we don't get on his radios. He's like, oh, don't put that shaykh stuff on here. So he owns these stations and maqams. If you want to sing on his channel, you make a deal. And Allah says in Qur'an, they sold their soul for a small price. It's a transaction. They go to Route 66. Abjad for Allah is what? Alif, Lam, Lam, He. Alif 1, Lam, Lam 30, 30 and He 5 is what? Are good in math? 1, 30, 35, 66. What do shaitans go? They go to Route 66, which is a road, and they send in the middle of that intersection and a devil in a white suit, fair skin, black hair, appears, very handsome looking, and you'll see him also as a representative of Dajjal in your dreams, coming to take you, lure you, or if he already has something on you, he'll have a whip around your neck in which he's dragging you. Every time he whips you, half your mind will go. As a result, they appear into that intersection and say, what is it that you want, that you've come to this location? He said, I want to sing. So you want to sing? Okay. Then they cut and they mark with blood. That contract the devil takes, keeps it, and now sends one of his jinn or his shayateen into that person. That shayateen is the one whom is singing, sends out a frequency that mesmerizes and possesses people until they are excited by it, overtaken by it, and then called to it. And you see these young children, they go crazy over their fans because it's not that person, but it's the jinn inside them summoning and calling them, and all the other shaitans that work for them bringing them. This is the whole system of how they use energy, and we describe the TV. Same. All the patterns on the television are based on energies and frequencies that hypnotize you. As soon as you watch, they put out a frequency, you don't see the lines, but if you videotape yourself watching TV, you'll see the line patterns on the screen. Those patterns, they have a neurotoxicity that goes into the head and begins to affect the head. And they program behind the movies other frequencies and other energies that make people locked on, zoned out. You can watch little children. TV goes on and they're locked. For 5 minutes they won't even look at you in the face when you talk with them all day long. You think that they like that character, it had nothing to do with that character. But children's programming is exactly programming. If you studied a little bit about hypnosis, you'd understand that in hypnosis the eyes are hypnotizing you. The reason why in children programmings they have these big eyes always looking at you. Why kids don't like eyes? They say, oh, kids like eyes. No, they don't like eyes. The shaitan behind that understands those eyes will hypnotize. Keeps moving, and the child and the energy coming through that is now hypnotizing the child. So watch them. They go into a trance. But this is sharat for an adult. Why? Because when you watch them you say, if happening because they're pure. So understand that when you turn the TV on, it hypnotizes you, and as a result they control when you eat, because once you're hypnotized you feel hungry. Then they send you the commercials, you go out and immediately respond to eat. It's a whole system, they are controlling you like a remote. They being shaitan, not any people who say, oh you don't like people, so no. The shaitan behind, he knows how the system works. So everything that they have is based on energy. The tariqah is based on energy. When you watch the broadcast, what's happening? There's an energy coming through the broadcast. As soon as you turn the broadcast on, there's an entire movement of energy from the mu'min beings entering through your TV into your room. As soon as you listen to the broadcast, they're entering in and into your ears. Through your eyes they come to a window, and through your ears they enter into the door of your soul. Just getting it to play and getting the sound and the frequency out is miraculous enough, because people don't understand the spiritual battle that's taking place. If it's left up to people to put out something positive in a satanic empire, you absolutely don't know what you're talking about. But when we do understand in a satanic empire to push out something from paradise, sounds from paradise, videos from paradise, articles from paradises, means there's an immense heavenly support to push and bulldoze it through everything. Enter into the homes, enter into the living rooms, and immediately go after the eyes and the ears of the believer. Then the sounds and the nasheeds more powerful. Just as we describe what shaitan is doing, he actually did all of this copying the heavens, because he doesn't have any technology but he copies the technology of the heavens. That why? Because as soon as they start to hear the nasheeds, when these nasheeds are going out, these are all mu'min beings. The sounds and the frequencies of these mu'min beings, by the madad and the supports of the heavens, immediately is put upon those sounds and packaged and gone out. Soon as you play them, the ones the shaykhs are approving, soon as you play them, there's an energy and frequency hitting your ears, and they knock on the ears, because these shaykhs have permission to open the door to your soul. Guidance is not through your permission, guidance is through the permission of Allah Izzati wa Jalalihi, and the permission of Sayyidina Muhammad the Sultan al-Akbar. There is no authority above that, Sultan al-Nasira. When that permission comes, what happens? That energy comes out, hits your ear, knocks on it, opens the door to your soul and begins to enter in. These mu'min energies, these supported frequencies, they enter into the soul. Listen to them. This is not put out. This is not put out for entertainment. Listen to the sounds, it enters into the soul. And those whom is their language, it's speaking to your soul.